Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome to this video that is from my series, Umbrella Empowering People. That is my organization. And I'm going to be doing this series of empowering youths. And I love empowering youth. By the way, I was in Gambia just about 2 months ago and I registered my organization and I was in the schools motivating the youths. And I feel like I can still do it here on my YouTube. I never know, it might be one or two youths that might be interested in watching this video. So welcome to this page and I hope that you are a youth watching this video. And yeah, let me know if you are a youth watching this video. And don't forget to like and share the video if you have anyone that to share it with. Or if you have any other platform that you think that might benefit from it. So yeah, these videos are going to be unedited. They're going to be just pure and straightforward video that they're not going to be so long. Hopefully I'll be doing short clips of this series. So yeah guys, the number one that I'm going to be talking about on this video is know who you are. The youths right now all over the world, a lot of them don't really know who they are because of media, school, friends, or also the parents or people you come from or are around with, or some stuff that you might even go through. And especially if you don't know how to handle it, it can lead to not knowing who you are and your worth. I'm here to tell you the number one thing that every youth need to know. And this will motivate you. This will guide you. This is going to be your umbrella of life. Is for you to know who you are. Know your worth. In order to know that in a way that is going to benefit you, is for you to place yourself in this massive, big, important, successful, valuable, precious, or whatever the word, not precious, whatever the word is, precious person. My English, get ready for my English. They're not perfect, but I'll make sure you know what I'm saying. Due to growing up, I never had the opportunity to go to school like many of you have right now. I was underage marriage and stuff instead. It's a long story to that, but as an adult, I did, learn a little bit, but I still have to learn more, and I'm still learning, but yeah. You know what I mean? Place yourself in this really important, precious, success, good, this good place. Place yourself there. Don't place yourself in this place of, oh, I'm nobody, or I'm not going to be nobody, or whatever happened to me, I don't care, or I don't love myself, or I don't like myself, or I don't have a good life, or I'm not going to have a good life. Just this place of hopelessness or not knowing your worth. Don't place yourself there. Place yourself in this place of, I know who I am. I am amazing. I am going to achieve amazing life. In this world, every youth, doesn't matter where they are, every youth that know this and place themselves here and are working towards to achieve it, for the most part, 9 out of 10 will achieve it. They might not achieve it the way they think they're going to achieve it, but they'll achieve it. For example, you might think you want to be an engineer and you end up being a businessman or something else, you see? But you're still going to achieve it. If you place yourself here, if you want money and success, you will have it in a healthy, good way that don't come with consequences. If you put yourself here and you want to achieve health, good health, you will achieve it. You will eat good food, you will exercise or go for a walk, you will sleep on time, you will read books, you will get in knowledge, you will listen to good videos that are good for you, you will watch what to watch that is not good for you. You will learn. If you hear something good, some good information, doesn't matter who is talking about it, you will listen, because you place yourself here. You picture yourself in this bubble of, I am precious, I am good, I am valuable, I am just an amazing person that deserve amazing life. And I am getting that. I am living that right now. I am working towards that. Therefore, I'm going to avoid certain things. Some children have that from a young age. It's almost like they're born with it or what. From age before 5, 6, 7, you can see even when they're playing with certain children, or when some adult want to make them do certain things or trying to do certain things, they will not agree. Or they're playing with some children, something going wrong, or something they want to do, they will not agree for the most part. And then you see some children who will just agree with anything. I don't know, like, and this is nothing to do even with how the child is brought up. Of course, to be honest, that might have a little bit to do with it. But I'm talking about children so young. And I'm talking about something that is nothing to do with even how you bring the child up or something. It's just like they almost know that I'm better than this, or I'm not going to allow this, or I'm not going to do this to this person. You see some children naturally like that. You know what I'm talking about. And then you see some children, no matter how much you bring them up, no matter what happened, they'll still just agree to certain things or just do certain things. That's what I mean by some children are almost born with that. But we also have to know that the character we have as a young child got a lot to do with what we've been through, what we watch, things around us, as much as it can be like maybe we're just naturally like that. Some character, I believe we are born with it. But some could be what we adopt and what we watch and people around us, what they're doing and saying, and we pick up that way of behaving and thinking. So if the child is just somebody that is agreeing to everything or just doing certain thing, just watch if you, the adult, or other children around them are doing that, or if they're watching something like that, before you start thinking, oh, this child might just, grow up neglecting themselves. I don't mean it that way. Okay. So guys, some of the children, like I said, you can notice that. And some, they're not like that, but they will grow up or as a teenage, and then they start doing certain things or agreeing to certain things that they weren't agreeing with before. Then you have some other teenagers slash youths slash young adults, or just big adults as well, who might say that, oh, that we were young, we all make mistakes. That's true. But what type of mistake are they talking about? If they're talking about that because they make mistake themselves when they're young, who is talking? What mistake did they do? How long they did it? What type of mistake they were doing, and how long they did it. Let them tell you before they just tell you, you're young, do whatever, you're young, you're fine, you will get away with it. I know a lot of the youth now, they don't want people to motivate them. And even some adults, by telling them the truth about reality. They don't want that. They want you to fake nice them and be just like, everything is fine, you're fine, you'll be fine. No. We're not going to be fine with certain things. That's the truth. If I keep drinking a bottle of Coca-Cola every day, the 1 liter, especially the 1 liter Coca-Cola, no matter how much you keep telling me, Amy, everything will be fine. Some people eat sugar. I will still have the consequence of drinking 1 liter Coca-Cola every day, isn't it? Exactly. I rather you tell me the truth and the consequence now. And I rather love myself enough and listening to that. And be careful. And drink some water. And drink some moringa powder with hot water. By the way, I sell the moringa powder if anyone is interested. Organic fresh moringa from Gambia, from my compound in Gambia, Message me my username at gmail.com. Also, I do teach Mandinka and Wolof if you want to learn. Did I tell you guys I'm from the Gambia, but I live in Scotland? I think I did, I'm not sure. Okay, back to the topic. If you are a youth and you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, that is like addiction, or you have anger management issue, you might end up in prison or end up doing something that you regret, or give yourself criminal record and ruin other people's life because when you're angry you want to stab or fight or revenge, or you have some addiction that you're doing, it could be stealing, lying, drug, alcohol, cigarette, vape. I don't know what addiction, even some young people have sex addiction too, or watching porn addiction, or whatever bad addiction. Just because you are hiding that addiction, if people don't know, just because you are hiding doesn't mean that the consequence will not come, and doesn't mean that you will not be addicted to it. For example, if you're hiding and sleeping with someone you shouldn't be sleeping with, that doesn't mean that you could have STD. I was talking about one video just a few days ago, a young lady here in the UK who took her own life, who is about 20 years old, took her own life because the young man gave her a disease that is incurable called herpes or something like that. And the man was also scamming her with her money and just abusing her in general. She just jumped in front of a train because of the pain. She couldn't take it. She just can't believe it. Your whole life can turn in one day like that, just because of you jump into something that you shouldn't jump into. You know, we all make mistakes, even adults, so don't worry. But please, I'm making this video to protect you, especially for this year onwards. If you are getting into a relationship with someone, even kissing someone, know that kissing someone alone can give you something called hepatitis B and other stuff. If I remember, research what you can get just for kissing someone. Doesn't matter who this person is. You don't know what is in their vein, in their blood. I advise you to take your time. If you like someone, take your time before you get intimate, before you do certain things. If the person is rushing that, they don't love you, they're lying. They just want that alone. A lot of people will lie, doesn't matter what age they are, and use love to get you, or use let's be friends, let's take it easy, or use smile and nice word to get you to do what they want, love or not, sex or not, kiss or not. So please understand that. Don't just jump in a relationship with someone without knowing what they are and who they are. Even if you are a girl and you went and take some pills or take something so you don't get pregnant. One, this man don't deserve that, but I'll make a whole video for that. Because if he's not married to you or he's rushing, he doesn't matter he know you for 10 years, 5 years, 3 years. If he want to sleep with you and he's not married to you, I don't advise you to do that. Especially if you want to have a husband in the future. I don't advise you to do that. But like I said, that's another video. If you want me to do video about, you know, these things, let me know. But I don't want this video to focus on that. But please, know the person's health. Let them go and do all the tests in the world. And you do it too. It's worth it. Going to make appointment for tests before you can do anything with the person. Billahi, is nothing compared to one day, God forbid, when you've been given results that you have A, B, and C. Hey, you're gonna wish you go to China for that test. You rather travel to China and have tests than to have effing condition from effing person. And for the most part, those people will leave you or treat you bad anyway. Because for the most part, those people that have those type of things, they are people that just do whatever with anyone. They just don't care. They're not even worth that. But even if they're good, did they want your health? No. So before you can go deep with anyone, if you know you're looking for somebody for relationship, like I said, I will do video for that if you want. Let me know. But I advise you. I'm saying this because it's not only youth that watch me. I don't even know how many of the youths that watch me. I'm gonna title this video as youths, for youths, you know. But if you're a youth watching this, let me know. But a lot of people watch me and they're not youths, so it's good that I'm including this. But some youths are doing these things too. So if you are a youth that is doing this, when I say youth, I mean between the age of, you know, teenagers to 20, you know, or even to 25. So please, watch, do tests, know your health. Doesn't matter you're a boy or girl. Know you are important. You're the main person here. Don't put another person before you. Always put yourself first in a very clever way. That or not, any situation. Look at the situation. If this is going to favor you, if this is good for you, doesn't mean you're selfish. It's called self-love and it's called protecting yourself. And the other person shall do that too. Look at the situation. Am I risking my life for this? Am I risking going to prison? Am I risking getting sick? Am I risking being an addict? If it's yes, don't do that. If I start this, is this addictive? Yes, don't start it. Am I already addicted to this? Yes, let me stop. If I do this, am I risking my life that I could die or go to prison? Yes, don't do it. Am I risking my life that I can catch a disease? Don't do it. It's very simple. Train your body to get used to all those things. So your body will learn to protect you and be your umbrella of life to protect you. Until you learn that as a youth, you're not ready to live a life, sadly. Because as an adult, the same behavior that you have that I'm going to change one day will follow you as you become an adult. And it's going to be harder to change. The longer you do whatever that is, the harder to change. And if you have pride, you cannot change. You will definitely have double pride. If your body and soul is used to you neglecting it, you're going to definitely neglect it double. And you don't deserve that. You can have whatever you want in this life and more if you believe in yourself and are motivated and determined. Focus on knowing your worth. Focus on watching the type of friends and the type of stuff you watch and the type of stuff you do. Learn books about knowledge, about discipline, about achieving good life. Learn to eat healthier. Don't abuse your soul with unhealthy food and drink just because you're young. It's still going to have consequences for you. Learn about food. Learn about health. Learn to sleep on time. Learn to have healthy friendship. Even if it's one friend. Learn to have healthy friend group, or even if you're going to have one healthy friend or no friend at all until you have that one healthy friend. It's better than no friend than having a wrong group of friends or one wrong person. A person that is doing wrong to themselves can be their own enemy, not to mention you. A person that is doing wrong is not their own friend, so they cannot be your friend. You can be very careful even if you know them. Don't pick up what they're doing or allow them to bring you to it. Or yourself bring yourself to it. No. Learn to guide yourself and learn to listen to your parental guiding. Learn to do your homework. Learn to protect yourself and place yourself here with this big, amazing bubble that I explained earlier on, where you're going to achieve life and know that you're worth it and that you're going to have it. I'm telling you this, you're going to have it for the most part if you continue going and keep motivating yourself because you know your worth. Nothing can bring you down. You know who you are. Then you are ready to conquer this world. I wish you the best and the best 2024 for you all. Keep going. You will achieve the life you deserve, especially when you're young. You're lucky. I wish I was young right now in this generation. But you have to be very strong because right now in the next 10, 20 years, everyone that is weak is going down. Unhealthy food is rampant. Unhealthy behavior is rampant. Stuff that can put you to jail, ruin your life is rampant. You have to be very strong and be determined and know your worth. That's going to be your guide. And you keep watching. No, I'm not going to do A, B, and C. I'll do A, B. I'll do this. I'm not going to do this. I'll do A, B, and C. I'm not going to do this because I'm better than this. I don't care if the whole world is doing it. I don't care who is doing it. It's wrong. It's wrong. Doesn't matter who is doing it. So you know them, you're clever, you recognize them. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're doing them or not. Nobody's perfect. But that word is for people who realize that nobody's perfect. That's why I'm doing this. So let me get out. Not when you're using that word to promote what you're doing. Then you become your own enemy. And you're wiser than that. So see you guys again, another video. And yeah, have a good day. Thank you for watching.